Let me talk to you about something, charge of income tax. How income is charged. We have understood the act, we have understood the rules, but there are some procedures of charging income tax. And it is dealt with section 4 of Income Tax Act 1961. That is very important. Section 4. What will be the rate and who will be paying income tax, all these things. How it is charged, all these things are dealt with in section 4. And remember, without the provisions of Income Tax Act 1961, like this section, nobody can charge tax. Even government cannot charge tax on you. They will charge according to this provision. So what is the provision? Tax cannot be levied or collected in India except under authority of law. This will be under authority of law. Even government cannot charge beyond the law. Nobody is above law. That's the point. Section 4 of the Income Tax Act, please remember, Section 4 of the Income Tax, what is it? What is Section 4 of Income Tax 1961? It gives authority to the central government for charging tax. So it's a very important information for you, which section of the Income Tax Act 1961 gives the power to the central government to levy tax, income tax. This is charging tax of Income Tax 1961, which provides that. What are the provisions of 61? See, one by one. Number 1, tax shall be charged at the rates prescribed for the year by the Annual Finance Act. I told you about the Annual Finance Act. Every year, Annual Finance Act is passed. And in this Annual Finance Act, the rate is prescribed. This will be the rate. Maybe sometimes the rate of last year only will be applied this year. That may be. But generally, every year, the rates are fixed. According to that rate, income tax will be charged. Number 1, rate fixed by Finance Act. Conditions to remember. Number 2, charges of every person specified under Section 2, subsection 31. This Section 2, subsection 31, under this section, the people who are covered, only they will be paying income tax. Everybody is not supposed to pay income tax. Do you pay income tax? No. You don't pay income tax. So, who are the person to pay? This is prescribed in Section 231, in bracket 31. Tax is chargeable on total income earned during the previous year and not on the assessment year. That's a very important point to remember. There are certain exceptions. So, when you earn some income, it is charged in next year. So, this year is previous year and next will be assessment year. You may pay TDS, advance tax in this year, but ultimately, the income tax will be finalized in assessment year. And you know, previous year starts from 1st April, ends up to 31st March next year. And assessment year starts from 1st April, again next, and ends on 31st March next year. So previous year assessment year, this goes on. So that's a point. Tax chargeable on the total income earned by the previous year and not on the assessment. What is it? Charge earned on the total income, earned during the previous year and not the assessment year. Whatever income you have earned in the assessment year, that is not taxed. Whatever income earned the previous year, that is taxed this year. That's the point. And this year, assessment year, you are earning some income, it will be taxed next year. So this goes on. But there are certain exceptions. Exceptions, section 174, 72, 74, like that. The tax shall be levied in accordance with the subject of the various provisions contained in the Act. Tax will be according to the provisions of the Act, not beyond that. That's why you have to learn the provisions. Without that, you cannot charge tax. This section is backbone of the total income tax. So far, it is charged the most operative provisions of the Act. It's a liability of the person springs from this section. So, Section 4 of Income Tax Act 1961 is very, very important. Remember, Section 4 of Income Tax Act 1961, this prescribes how income will be charged to income tax. All these things comes under this. And other things will be there. But this you remember. And with this, let's conclude today. I think time is over. I shall get back to you once again very soon.